What's going on, everybody? Motown EDC here again. Been a while since y'all seen this ugly mug, but today I really wanted to make this video yesterday, but it was just super busy at work, so I didn't get the opportunity to. So I'm making it today, and today we're going to be talking Tieners. Just kind of like my experience with different blade steels. I'm not going to claim to know everything about it, just because I don't. But as far as CV, cases, CS, 1095 that Case uses, and then the 1095 that Gradius and Cutlery uses, I'm just going to be talking about that, my experience with that, what has worked good for me to get a good patina, and what cutting certain things, giving different sorts of patinas and all that sort of stuff. So first off, we're gonna go with what I have in the pocket today. Y'all haven't seen this yet. You have on my Instagram, but you haven't here. So I had been grail hunting for a long time, and you can tell I've been using it, but I have finally got me GEC 86 marrow bone. This thing's beautiful. I've been after this one for a while, but this video isn't about this knife. It's about the blade steel and the Tieners. You can kind of see it in this lighting. I wish I had better lighting for this video, just to kind of explain everything. But Case's 1095, this is not Case, GEC's 1095. They do a good job with their 1095, but you can see the Tieners on this one. So I'm going to talk about just 1095 first. This one's mainly just cut mostly meats and everything, steak, chicken, fish, pork chops, that sort of stuff. So I can't tell if you can tell on the camera, but this one has more of a nebula effect, and I found that with cutting meats and stuff like that, that's where you get the nebula effect, all the colors and whatnot and everything. I don't have any scientific facts behind this to back it up. I'm just telling you what I've observed with my experience with this sort of stuff. So the words that are coming out of my mouth right now aren't law. I'm just kind of telling you through my experience with this stuff. But what I've learned is, like meats and stuff, you get more of the nebula effect with the Tieners that you get. The most effective meat I have found has been pork chops, especially when they're hot. I can't tell you why, but hot pork chops, they just do the trick. But we'll go on to the next one. Also, another thing I meant to mention is the finish on the blade has a, what's it called? Has an effect on the Tieners you get too. This one was polished, so you got more of the nebula effect. And it took a little bit longer for this one to start getting the Tieners being polished. And then next one up, I have a GEC 71. This one has more of a satin finish than the 86, but if you can tell right here, it's got a little bit of the rainbow and a little bit of just dark Tieners. That's because I use this one on meat and like fruits and vegetables and stuff. So that's what I wanted to touch on here, is that the dark, like gray and black patina that I have gotten on knives and stuff, I've gotten those from fruits and vegetables more so than I would have meats and everything. But you can see that this one has some of the nebula effect, but that's because I have cut up some meats with this too. It's mostly just chicken with this one though. But this one's got the, like, more of a satin finish than that 86. It's not super satiny or not super polished either. But I have found with this sort of finish on a knife, the Tieners come in a whole lot quicker than the polish. I guess because it's got those fine grooves that the juices and acids and stuff in those foods and everything kind of get caught in there and make it easier for it to sit and kind of stain the blade. That's my thoughts on that. But that was my GEC 71 orange delrin. And next up, some more 1095, but this one's from Case. I can't claim a lot of these teiners, but when I first got it, it was mostly just sort of the dark teiners on here, and then I used this to cut up some chicken and steak. So what I'm assuming is what it was used for. This used to be Erica's over at Erica's EDC, Erica Slater. I'm guessing most of the use on this one was like a lot of fruits, maybe a steak here and there, or maybe some, I'm not sure, I'm just guessing. But it was a lot of dark teiners, and then I used it for chicken and everything, and started getting more of the like rainbow effect. I mean, regardless of what you cut with it, on down the road the blade's going to be dark, just because as that patina sits on your blade, it just gets darker and darker over time. Some things just have that start out as a nebula effect, whereas others just kind of go straight to the dark. Where I found that is meat versus meat versus fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. Most effective like fruit slash vegetable that I found to get like super dark teiners and fast teiners is strawberries. Strawberries do make the teiners come in very quick and very heavy. But Cases 1095, I'm not sure if it's the same composition as GEC's. You can just kind of see. I use all this stuff for the same sort of stuff, and you can kind of see the different patterns you get with it and whatnot. I mean, if you wipe it off, you'll usually just get teiners where you made contact with what you cut, versus if you just let it sit, you'll usually get splotchy teiners on there. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't really care. I think all teiners are cool. I can find an appreciation for all sorts of it. But the last one I have here is another Case, and this one is in chrome vanadium steel. And what I found with this one is chrome vanadium catches patina a whole lot easier and a whole lot quicker than any sort of 1095 Cases, GECs, anything you can think of. But chrome vanadium, it's almost black, and this one's got the polished blade. So I don't know, I guess Cases chrome vanadium steel, it just goes very black very fast. Sorry, that's just a weird way to put it, but it gets dark quick with what you use. But then again, I have also used this one mainly for fruits. I haven't really cut up much meat with this, no chicken, no steak, no nothing. So that's another point that I was making with like fruits and everything. It goes dark on the blade rather than having a whole lot of nebula and colors and all that stuff. But that's pretty much all I have to talk about. I'm gonna get all my knives out and show them to you one by one, and kind of reiterate what I was saying. If I've made a whole lot of sense to you, I hope it helped some. If not, I don't really know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm just kind of talking through experience rather than scientific facts, which is what most of what I do is. It's just trial by error. But there's the CV, but Case CV patina on there via fruits and vegetables, mostly dark. Case 1095, fruits, vegetables, meats, all that stuff, potatoes as well. A lot of dark and then some color in there. And GEC 1095 with the satin finish, lots of dark, some colors in there, not a whole lot. And then case 10 or GEC 1095 with a polished finish. A lot more colors than anything else, just because this one was specifically meats. I did actually cut a tomato with this, but either way, I hope this helped somebody. So that being said, everybody, go use your knives, go learn how to sharpen them, go meet some cool people, learn how to use your knives safely. I'm about to eat me like a little taco bowl, go eat you some tacos. I got me some chicken and cilantro lime rice, some sour cream and Taco Bell chipotle sauce, and some onions. Just mix it all up. About to eat that. It'll be really good. I'm gonna be smiling afterward. So yeah, I hope y'all have a great day. And as always, guys, y'all come back and see me. Till next time.